Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage new National Marketing Director, Heather O'Brien.
Introduce you to my Y's. And on the end, we'll start with Hurricane Holly Grace, who's an adrenaline junkie and who's been angry since she was 11 that she couldn't have her own distributorship. Then we have sweet Megan Margaret with a heart of gold and just the most amazing emotional intelligence. She's going to be an incredible teacher. She's going to college next year. And then Kaylin, a sophomore in college, who is a customer qualified VF in her own right. My mom, Donna, who traveled from Florida to be here with us today, without whose resilience and courage and strength, I would not have made it through most days in my life. Then my husband, Sean, he is a hottie, and he's so brave. He's so much braver than me, and he shows me that every single day.
Heather, I'm so excited you're on the stage today, and congratulations. You've had an amazing journey. Tell us what first attracted you to the Juice Plus products.
Oh, okay, so we were crazy and spinning, and a lot was going on in our life, and we got a call that everybody dreads. That call was that my father, who was 64, and what we thought was pretty healthy, was diagnosed with stage 4 metastasized cancer that was eating his whole skeletal system. So it had been growing for years, and by the time it was diagnosed, he was missing parts of his skull, vertebrae in his neck, rib cage, pelvis, thigh, left arm, left shoulder. He was in rough shape, and he was looking grim from the beginning. It was the same week that my dad was diagnosed that I heard about Juice Plus. But I'll tell you something, the reason why this diagnosis rocked us so much was because we were still recovering from the loss of my sister. My sweet sister had Down syndrome and a congenital heart defect, and she was terminally ill the entire 39 years that she was on the planet. And so looking at another hospice involvement for our family really almost took me to my knees, really took us out. It was the same week that I heard my dad's diagnosis that a friend invited me to a stranger's house, a very beautiful stranger named Courtney O'Donnell. Someone who I had never met, who ended up going on to be my mentor, my friend, my confidant, my leader, and I'm so blessed about that. So we started to take Juice Plus immediately. I needed to cram this stuff in my body, my family's body. Sean has a chronic pain disorder that has prevented him from working on and off throughout our marriage. Hardest working guy on the planet, but his body doesn't cooperate. Inflammation, always sick, inhalers, you name it. We went to SeaWorld when the girls were little. He was in a wheelchair. I was pushing a double stroller, and I was dragging along a 3-year-old, Kaylin, the oldest one. And now, look at this. My father, who at the onset probably had less than a year to live, got 5.5 years. He never got a cold, a flu, pneumonia, any virus or bacteria that might have taken him from us sooner. We will never, ever, ever not take Juice Plus.
Well, obviously, with all these results, you couldn't wait to share it with other people, so that's why you joined our mission?
No, that's not why I joined our mission.
Well, tell us why.
I joined our mission because we were totally in the dumps financially, and I didn't know another way. It makes so much sense. I knew it was less expensive than regular produce in the grocery store, but I needed to share it with people so that I could get it in my family. And you know, when people tell you, oh, your Juice Plus franchise is only $50, I went, $50? And I looked at Sean, we were sitting at Courtney's kitchen table, and I looked at Sean and I said, do you think if we give her the card, $50 will go through? And he said, I have no idea. I have no idea, let's just try, and it worked. So I started to build. I was one of those people that I wanted to get a qualified business because you can't really be a family planner unless you are making enough to cover your family. So a qualified business is what does that. And we worked and we built, and I just said to the Lord, if this is what you want from me, is this is the answer from the muck and the mire and the working too many hours and the exhaustion we had all the time, please let it be easy. And he has just sent leader after leader, person after person into my world to help me share this mission with people. And I gotta tell you, it was at my very first conference. I came here kicking and screaming. I went to Long Beach, left my family, hawked stuff so I could buy an airplane ticket, and I heard Melissa Kite Quayle's story about her husband passing away of cancer, and that was very soon after my dad was diagnosed with cancer, and that story changed my life. I knew I had a responsibility, and I knew I had to share this with people. So I just kept going. I was able to leave my job as a special education teacher after 20 years. I worked with incredible colleagues and amazing children, but I was whooped. And I was exhausted, and my family was suffering. And so that's what I did. A year and a half into this business, I retired. Kept some tutoring clients, but built this bad boy up. And there's something really incredible that happens when you feel your shift. There's a shift that happens where you know for so many years we've been doing the same thing over and over, and it's not getting us anywhere, and there's no out, and there's nowhere to breathe, and then something shifts. So pay attention for your shift, because once you step out of your comfort zone into the shift, things start to flow. I truly believe that. I truly believe that. So when people used to ask me what I did for a living, I would say, I help families get healthy by sharing fruits and vegetables in a capsule. Now when they ask me what I do, I say, I'm a connector of people. I'm a business builder. I'm part of a movement of amazing men and women who are linking arms. We call ourselves the Connect Movement. We're a team, but we're more than a team. We're a bunch of leaders linked arm in arm, and we are moving forward in this world to change it. And if you're sitting out there today, if you're way the heck back there, please stop, breathe, step into your shift, and let it happen.
Wow, great story. Thank you so much, Heather. We really appreciate you and your beautiful family. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Another round of applause for Tammy and for Heather and her family.